everyone, we are the group 2. On behalf of my group member, I would be the one who will ask questions to our random participants who is a member of a school health team. Now, let's get started. Good afternoon, sir. On behalf of my members, I will be the one who will ask you a question for our assigned topic in the coordinated health subject. So the question is, as a member of the DRRMO team and an experienced member in health education curriculum, and school health team, what is your strategies and role as a member of the school health team?
So as a DRM Marshal here in this institution, we are conducting a risk assessment and hazard mapping, and also we have our development and implement disaster response plans. And we train communities and institutions on disaster preparedness, like in our FDOS, the Vitali Campus, Malangas, CI, Kabasalan, and Bayug. We train their BLS, we give first aid trainings, and for safety enforcement and monitoring here in this institution, we ensure compliance with safety protocols during drills and actual emergencies. Like if we have our patient in senior high school, pinupunta namin yun, nire-response, but before we response, ina-assess muna namin yung pasyente para madala namin sa clinic ng ligtas yung ating co-students. And we are monitoring reports sa mga hazardous dito sa mga buildings. We report to our director para magawan kaagad ng action. And that's all.
Thank you so much, sir. So, by the way, what is your name, sir?
By the way, I am your Surgeon Robin Molina, one of the DRM Marshal.
Good afternoon, everyone. So now, on behalf of my members, we are assigned and tasked to interview an experienced health teachers, a member of a school health team. So, as a teacher, ma'am, who are teaching personal, community, and environmental health, what is your role as a health educator?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Parang Miss Universe. By profession, I am a nurse, and I came from a private institution, bringing students to the area, duty talaga. So when I came here, I started with the clinic, but this time I am already a health educator because I am tasked to be an instructor. So the teaching load that is given to me is all about the one that you mentioned, personal, community, and environmental health. Of course, I have to follow the course outline that is mandated by the CMO, or the CHED Memorandum. So, as a health educator, I have to inculcate knowledge about health, from personal health of a student until the environmental health. That is the main component of the subject. So with personal health, I am tasked to discuss about the lesson on how to maintain health of a certain person, encompassing all the dimensions of health, like physical health, mental health, emotional health, social health, and even spiritual health. Okay, so for personal health, maraming topic na dinidiscuss ko doon. That would include oral health, skin care, eye care, even mga wound care that is pertaining. And also sa physical health is on diet, nutrition and diet. Those are the components to stay healthy. And I am teaching that to BPED students because in the future they will also be educators. They will be teaching pupils or students, and before that, dapat sila mismo healthy. Kaya personal health ang part ng aming subject. Another thing is the community health. In community health, my task there is to teach about how to prevent the spread of certain diseases. So there are diseases, mga common diseases that will be discussed, para they are aware how these different diseases that are transferred from person to person. So in community health, lahat ng mga diseases pinag-uusapan, hindi lahat ay yan. Kasi sa nursing, lahat yon. But as an educator, only the common ones, no? So, prevention, that would include vaccination, and even immediate treatment, no? For certain diseases, such as yung mga common cough and colds, common yan. When a person is already having low immune system, so ayan, nagkakaroon agad siya ng ubo. To others, kahit ulanan lang, inuubo na agad, no? So, there are topics that I have to discuss to them regarding how to prevent the spread of those common diseases. For environmental health, we will be tackling topics about mga causative, mga factors that would eventually makakasakit, no, sa community, no? Environmental sa mga topics on pollution, waste pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, kahit anong pollution, no? Pag-uusapan namin. Ano pa, yung mga cause kung bakit nagkakaroon ng mga problem, no, sa certain community because of the environmental problem. That would even include itong mga existing problem nowadays sa garbage. Okay, so what my task is to tell them or to educate them on proper handling of these garbages, or maybe sila talaga ang bibigyan ko ng activity on how they would be able to solve, no, certain problems and issues sa environment in their respective barangays. One of my students even shared that one of their problem is on the drainage. Kasi daw, sobrang dami na ng population, and then yung drainage system nila is maliit, and then naging problem pa rin related to garbage, no? So, sabi ko, kung marami kayong taga dyan, so hand in hand, no? You help also with your barangay council para makahanap ng paraan, no? Para ma-solve or ma-lessen yung problem on the drainage and even the garbage, no? Ano pa ba yung mga environmental problem? Na-mention nila is about itong traffic natin. Diba? No? Sa ngayon, lalo na kung Monday, you will be staying in that certain road for around 2 hours, no? Ang lapit-lapit ng bahay mo, pero umaabot ng 2 oras ka sa traffic. So, if ever yun din ang naging part of the environmental problem na pwede nilang bigyan ng solution, so, yan din, no? Task ko yun, to guide the students para makapag-isip sila in solving these different environmental problems that will lead to environmental health. Okay? So, that's all.
Oh, thank you so much, Ma'am. Yeah, I know.